My brother and I think that my BF and my brother's GF are hooking up. Hello. I'm posting this because we genuinely don't know what to do or think at the moment and need some advice. Using fake names for all in case anyone we know finds this. My brother Darren and I think that our partners are cheating on us with each other. I've been dating my boyfriend Cole for a year now, and my brother recently started dating Sage about a month ago. We still live with our mom as I still go to school, and my older brother helps with bills and our younger brother. We just feel it's better this way, especially after everything we've been through recently as a family, but that's a whole different story. Cole moved in with us at the end of November, beginning of December last year. It started just as him staying over on weekends, then his stays just got progressively longer and he eventually just started staying over every night. He's currently also in school but online, and he helps around the house with cleaning and cooking and that kind of stuff. He's very good with my younger brother, and they have a brotherly bond as well. Sage has been staying over for the past 3 or 4 weeks shortly after my brother and her started dating. She took some time off work to come stay over for a few weeks. I wasn't given the exact amount of time. She lives more than 3 hours away. She is a nice girl, super easy to talk and joke around with. My boyfriend and I were honestly a little startled by how outgoing she is since we are a little more shy and are introverts LMAO. She's already met our extended family as well, and she fits right in with us and everyone adores her. Now on to the main topic. When Sage first came over, we were all told by my mom to come and make her feel welcomed and comfortable. So we were out in the living room or kitchen most of the week playing games and having fun when we aren't at school. Work. Over the first week, we have gotten more comfortable with her, including my boyfriend. She and my boyfriend have been the only ones home alone when everyone else was at work or school. One night, when I woke up in the middle of the night and Cole wasn't in bed and didn't come back for a while, I didn't think anything of it and went back to bed after a while. And the next day, the 4 of us were in the living room together, Darren and Sage, and Cole and I. We were all talking and joking around, and I brought up the fact that he was gone for a while and where he went last night. He claimed he just went to the bathroom, but then Darren also asked Sage the same thing. They were both gone for long periods of time that night. Sage looked at Darren and laughed and apologized, and said she got a call from her friend and went outside to talk to her in the car. She then said to Darren, "I'll let you know next time if she calls again." We moved on after that. The next thing that happened that has made us truly question things was this morning when I was dropping my younger brother off for school. He said that if Cole and I could keep it down when we're doing it because he couldn't really sleep last night. He went on all about how he didn't need to hear his older sister getting some and wished we didn't share a wall. Now, this would have been a valid concern if it was me, but it wasn't. I went to my cousin's house to hang out for the evening and didn't come home until about 2 a.m. Cole and I didn't do anything. He was already sleeping by the time I came back. Also, Cole and I are always mindful about the fact that my younger brother's room is on the other side of the wall. So, who was my boyfriend screwing in my own bed when I wasn't there? Well, after he voiced his disgust, I just said, "Okay, yeah, sorry about that. It won't happen again," and dropped him off at school. I immediately texted Darren and asked him if Sage left any time during the night, and he said at about midnight she went to go talk with her friend again. I told Darren about what our little brother told me, and Darren said we'd talk about it after work, or shocker, school. So we went about the day today, and when we came home, I went to Darren's car and we talked for a long time. Darren told me that Sage had been talking to her friend almost every night. We compared every little thing that we might have brushed off as nothing, but then it all clicked, or so we think. These are the 2 bigger incidents that happened, but there are more. We need advice or an outside perspective on these incidents and what we should do. Does this sound like cheating? Or are we just overthinking idiots with trust issues? Lol, Cole has never given me any reason to suspect he would cheat. He's super against it actually, and has no girls on his phone or anything. He's an introvert, only has a few friends, and even they keep joking about how Cole pulled off even getting a girl, me, to talk to him from how quiet and awkward he is. And Sage just doesn't seem like the type to do that sort of thing. Advice? I can include other incidents that make us think that this is what's happening if anyone needs more info on it. First commenter said, "Are either of you able to access their phones to check for messages between the 2? Second commenter says, "The only thing to do is to get even. She's sleeping with your BF. You need to bang her BF." Oop added some additional comments herself. "I know the password to my boyfriend's phone, but I always thought that was an invasion of privacy and always trusted him not to check it. Should I check it? My little brother came home from school during a half day and texted me that they were on the couch watching a movie. But when he was coming up the stairs to the living room, he said it seemed like they were in the middle of moving away from each other. Like putting space between them. Another is one time my older brother found them in the kitchen and they were whispering. I don't know about what, but it's like They don't know each other enough to be whispering already and being hush-hush over things, you know? I don't know, hi. So yeah, they were definitely sleeping together, so. But first, I just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who replied to my last post. Darren and I read through them all and laughed at a few. Some of y'all are crazy. Darren told me to say that to those 2 or 3 people who said to sleep together. He says sorry, but we aren't from Alabama. Of course, he makes an Alabama joke, LMAO. Anyways, so like I said, the 2 damn cheaters were sleeping together in our family house. The night after I posted, we thought about putting cameras up as the top comment suggested. But then we decided for me just to go through Cole's phone. So I did. They've been texting since we first met her. So basically the day she got here, it looked like it was like normal conversations at first. Then the messages would be like, he, she, my brother or me are gone, asleep, come to the room, meet in the bathroom. Or that was fun. Just flirty texts like that. So that pretty much confirmed it. But then, as if that wasn't enough, I saw Sage ask Cole, "Can you send that video?" I want to see it. And he sent the video of them doing it. I watched the video because, well, I'm an idiot who likes to hurt their own feelings. And it was bad. They were in doggy and he was recording from behind, and she was calling him kinky names and kept saying, "Am I better than my name, Daddy?" Or something along those lines. There was no condom used. And no pull-out either, in my bed. TBH, it was pretty funny watching it because he wouldn't answer her when she would ask, which I assume why she kept saying it. It hurt seeing my boyfriend of a year going at it with another girl, of course, but what can I do about something that's already happened many times? So I sent the video to myself and didn't bother deleting the evidence and sent it to my brother. That same night we confronted them and they both denied it at first. Then I showed them the video I had sent to myself. Then that's when they both started crying and apologizing. I've never had to deal with a cheater in real life, let alone 2, but man, is it pathetic when they get caught. I literally had to hold back a laugh when Cole started crying because why are you the one crying when I'm the victim? IDK, Darren told Sage she's kicked out and he didn't care where she went. She tried to say that she had nowhere to go and brought up that she lived 3 hours away and that he picked her up, so she had no car either. Darren said he didn't care and needed her out within the hour. That it was one thing to go behind his back, but hurting me was a big no-no. Love protective older brothers. So he kicked her out, and I told Cole he had to leave back home too, about a 20-minute drive from our house. He tried to ask if we could talk about it, that we shouldn't let this ruin our year relationship, using all the cheater excuses there is, and I just told him I was done with him. So they both left. Did they meet up after? Probably. Do I care? No, he didn't have a job or a car. And he even stated he doesn't really want a job either. He lives off his daddy's money. Embarrassing for me that I was with him for so long. So if they wanted to even try make that work, she'd have to deal with that. Not my problem anymore. After they left, that's when I cried and let it out, and Darren comforted me. He even cried a bit himself. Cole has tried DMing me on Instagram, but I just leave him on scene. Sage has even DM'd me too, apologizing and asking if I could tell Darren to call her. So that's what happened. Thanks, Reddit, for your kind words and advice. We both appreciate it a lot. And Darren definitely learned his lesson on moving too fast in relationships, lol.